Hey guys, this is Esiri and welcome back to my YouTube channel. How you doing? Hello, if today is the first time of clicking to any of my videos, hi, my name is Esiri. Thank you so much for clicking. I hope you do subscribe if you enjoy my content, and if you already subscribed, thank you for coming back to watch another video. I really appreciate your support. So guys, as the title says, today I'm going to be talking about 3 or maybe 4 things that nobody actually told me before I got married, things I wish I knew before I got married, you know, things nobody tells you about marriage in general. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So just a little bit of a backstory. I've been married now for 3 years, almost 4. January is going to make it 4 years I've been married. So I'm not like an expert when it comes to marriage or anything, but the thing is, in life, no matter the stage in life you are, it doesn't matter how many years you've been on that stage, as long as you've had a little bit of experience in that particular stage of your life, there's always something to learn, right? So yeah, I'm not an expert, I'm just here to tell you things that I have personally learned myself. So I wrote things down on my phone, so in case you see me looking down, it's because I'm just looking at my phone to say the points I want to talk about. So yeah, let's just jump right into the video. Okay guys, the first thing is, you are in charge of your own happiness. Yes, this I had to learn in marriage. Or this nobody actually told me, because you know, we always, in our idea or in our head, or at least let me talk for myself, you know, in my head, you know, when you're dating someone, you're like, oh, this person makes me happy. You think you're gonna derive your joy from your partner, which to an extent you do. Your partner can be a source of a joy to you, just like we have other things that we derive joy from. You know, some of us derive joy from shopping or cooking or cleaning or whatever your vices may be, right? We all derive joy from something, and your partner could be one of those things, but you are in charge of your own happiness. If you're not happy within, if you cannot find your own joy, if you cannot enjoy your own company, if you cannot just be content with yourself in your alone time, your partner is not going to give that to you. And that is something that I had to learn, because I am a very homebody person. I'm an introvert, where Carson is the opposite of me. Carson is an extrovert. He likes to go out, he likes to have fun, and I realized that I can, you know, spend time with Carson every time I want to be happy, or I want to feel something. You know, I need to start enjoying my own company. I need to start enjoying my own introvert time, and I love spending time by myself. So sometimes it's even too much how much I enjoy spending my own time. Sometimes Carson would go out, maybe like on a Friday, he would go out with friends, hang out with friends. He'd be like, do you want to come along? I'm like, no, you have fun, I want to do my own thing. I get joy just staying at home, right? So you have to find joy from yourself. Don't expect your partner to be your 100% source of joy. Yeah, so he's not Jesus Christ, he can't do everything for you. So yeah, that is something that I had to learn in marriage, is the fact that we are our own source of our happiness, and we shouldn't put that burden on our partner. Your partner can be, guys, if you hear anything in the background, we live in a school campus. So, and it's on, today is a what? It's a Wednesday, so school is in session, it's in the morning. Anyway, so just in case you hear any bell, any children noise, you get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, so I was saying, yeah, your partner can be your source of joy. You can get joy from your partner, being with your partner, but he is not responsible. He or she, they are not responsible for your happiness. So guys, the second thing I've learned is marriage is not 50-50. Marriage is 100-100. What do I mean by this? You know, before I got married, just in general, even while still in marriage, I was still thinking marriage is like 50%, 50%. I bring 50%, my husband brings 50%. But the truth is, marriage is 100-100. I bring 100% of what I can offer, 100% of what I can do. He brings 100% of what he can do, and together that's how we make it work. Because I came to realize that when you try to think about it 50-50, right? Let's say, for example, and before I even give an example, you guys know, like, we all have our strengths and our weaknesses. My strength cannot be the same as my partner's strength, right? So for an example, if let's say my strength is, I'm the person who, let's just use cleaning for example, you know, I do all the house chores, everything. That is where my strength is. My husband may not be the person who likes to clean or who, you know, does things like that, and me expecting him to do all that, that's where you get clashes sometimes, right? You're like I'm doing this, I expect you to do this. Granted, obviously your partner should always, you both should contribute in every aspect of your life, whether it's finances, whether it's house chores, obviously that all depends on the structure of your marriage, what you guys talk about, how you split roles in your household. This is all different, but regardless, you both should contribute in some ways. But when it comes to like our strengths and our weaknesses, I think we should bring 100%, 100%, and then we meet in the middle. That's how you make it work, not 50-50. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, personally, I think marriage is 100-100, not 50-50. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Okay, guys. Number 3 is marriage can be lonely sometimes, or you can still be lonely while you're married. And you're probably thinking, what do you mean? You have a partner, you have a boo, you have someone to cuddle. How can you be lonely? Like I said, picking up the very first thing I said, your partner cannot provide all your needs, especially emotional needs. Yes, your partner is there to, you know, keep you company. You're there for your partner too, to do that. You're there to, you know, keep each other company and stuff like that. But the truth is, marriage can still be lonely. And I'll speak from my own personal experience. I think for me, I feel this way a lot because I live abroad. So I'm far away from my family, I'm far away from my friends, and also I don't have any friends that I can share like marriage experiences with. Like for example, when you're single and you have single friends, you know, you have single friends that you're going through that phase together with. Like you guys can talk about boyfriends, breakups, whatever, blah blah blah. But when you don't have, personally for my case, when I don't have any friends that I can share like marital experience with, it gets really lonely, right? I have nobody beside my partner. I have nobody else to share these experiences with. I don't know if that makes sense. And yeah, so marriage can be very lonely sometimes. And also I live very far away from my family, so there's just some vacuum in your life that your partner can fill. There's some vacuums that are for friends, there's some vacuums that are for family. And the fact that you're married, it doesn't just fill all this part of your heart, all this part of your life. Your partner can only do so much for you. Your partner does a lot for you, I mean, if you're married to the right person, but there's only so much your partner can do for you. Yes, sometimes you can still feel lonely in marriage, and this is not a bad thing. This doesn't mean that you don't love your partner anymore, or you feel like your partner is not providing all your needs or stuff like that, like your emotional needs. No, it's to me, I just think it's like a natural thing that can happen when you're married. It doesn't mean there's like any negative, it doesn't leave any negative impact or cause any negative friction in the marriage. It's just something that can still happen, something that, like a feeling you can still feel even while married, even while having someone in your life. So yeah. Okay guys, the final thing I'm going to be talking today is that life gets busy and sometimes sex is pushed to the back. Yes, oh my god, before you got married, you're thinking about all the sex that you're gonna have. You're gonna be having the sex in the bathroom, the sex in the kitchen, the sex on the wall, the sex under the table, thinking of all the styles. Like, now I can have the sex without my parents judging me. Without God saying I'm committing a sin. You can have all the sex you want in this life. While that is true, the truth is life gets in the way. You're not gonna be in the mood every time, I'm telling you. And the truth is, life gets really busy. Obviously, as adults, life gets busy. The older we grow, the more responsibilities we have, the more things we have to do in our life. Life gets busy, and it can cause a lot of friction. I don't want to say friction. Friction is too much of a strong word. It can cause a lot of, I don't know, whatever in your sex life. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with this. The only thing that's wrong with this is if you don't get out of it. So in times like this, obviously you now have to make time. It may feel like sex is something you have to put on a timetable, but it's not like putting, like saying to Friday at 2 p.m. I'm gonna have sex with my husband. That's not what I mean. But you kind of have to intentionally and consciously make time for that to happen, because sex is a very integral part. It's one of the most important parts of being in a relationship, you know, being sexual with your partner. So yes, life can get busy. You don't really think about this, because when you're dating, or at least, you know, when you're dating, especially if you didn't live with your partner before, like if you guys didn't stay together before you started dating, you know, when you don't see your partner, maybe you work throughout the whole week and then you go to your partner for the weekend, and that weekend you guys are just doing it left, right and center, like you're in heat period, right? And you know, you get into marriage and it's like, oh, we're together now, we see each other every day, you know, and it's just down the drain. But the truth is, yes, it does happen, but nobody told me about this, right? I just thought it was just gonna be like that, but the truth is, yeah, sometimes your sexual life gets pushed to the back, but obviously, like I said, you just have to work towards having a very active sexual life, because it's very important for the health of a relationship, and obviously it's another way of bonding with your partner. So yeah guys, those are the 4 things that I can think of right now that I wish I knew. Not like I wish somebody told me these things, or I wish I knew before I got married, but there's nothing wrong. You learn these things. Life is a learning stage, right? Every stage we are in life, we always learn from it. So yeah, you learn from it, you learn to work around it, and marriage is a beautiful thing. So these are like some things that you can encounter in your marriage, but it doesn't take away from the fact that, you know, you love being married to the person. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give a thumbs up. Also guys, leave in the comments if you're married, how long have you been married, what are some things you've learned so far in your marital journey. Leave the comments below. Let's continue the discussion in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.